everybody, Britical Saiyans here. I'm Jonah.
And I'm Matt.
And we've got the multicolour reveals for Dawn of the Z Legends.
Yes, and also the red SCR. We'll be covering the yellows when the Bardock stuff gets revealed. So just to do it as one video. So yes. Dive into the multicolour stuff then. So cooler! Because it's a blue-red cooler, you already know what deck it goes into without even reading any skills.
Yes.
So he's a free cast with 15k power, which seems pretty standard for a cooler deck, doesn't it? So, energy exhaust, permanent, if you have a red or yellow freezer.
Red or blue?
Yeah, red. What I say yellow for? I have no idea. It's because we were talking about yellow prior. My brain was just not there. So yeah, red or blue freezer clan card in play. You negate this card's energy exhaust in all areas. Okay, that is beyond amazing already. Because then it just means that you can run an on-colour, on-trait card and don't really need to use Beerus anymore.
Beerus? It's a...
Freezer.
Yeah, it's a mecha.
It's freezer.
But
why am I doing this?
I don't know. You're thinking red and... You're blue and yellow, aren't you?
Yeah.
But yeah, it gives another one for the deck, because you've got the freezer, but it means that if you want to run this one as well, or run less of the freezer, you could just run this instead. Yeah,
you can just either swap it out, or run both, or do a ratio, or whatever, but...
Yeah.
There's always those options. Anyway, so he's got two autos. The first one, you pay a red or a blue. Okay, right, let's make sure I got that. When your opponent places a card from the deck into drop area, you play this card from your hand. Okay, that is very good. So it becomes a one cost, which is insanely easy to pull off, and getting your opponent to mill a card. The milling in a card can be triggered by battle cards or extra cards.
That's what the cool deck does anyway.
Well, yeah, exactly. So that's really good. And then his other auto is when his card attacks, you choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards and it gets -15 for a turn. So you got spot removal and more mill, because obviously that will cause a mill to happen.
So next we've got Son Goku Power Untold. It's 4-drop 20k. It's red-green. Obviously it's got the energy exhaust. It's got Arrival red-green by paying a green. And then he's got Alliance red-green. Oh my god, they're using Alliance. So if your leader is green, this card gains power equal to the total power of battle cards which are rest mode by this skill for the battle. If an Earthling is switched to rest mode by a skill, this card gains critical and double strike for the battle.
And they actually explained what Alliance was then.
Well, they haven't used it that long, so they can't just...
Because there's like the total power. It's like, hang on, you just literally explained what Alliance is there.
Yeah, well, they don't use Alliance that much, so like, we have to remind people.
Yeah.
They should do more with it.
Should, but it's just one of those, like, I think people just didn't quite like it, did they?
Well, they got like one...
Or it's just like completely did not get supported enough to make it worth it.
Yeah.
Alright, so we got Super Saiyan 4, Gogeta, something or other, I have no idea.
Indomitable.
Big words. So he's an SR. Oh boy. Right, so yeah, 8 casts, he's red and black, 30k power, of course he is. He's got energy exhaust, reflect, and double strike. Why not? Auto, when his card is played, your opponent sends one card from their hand to the warp, and then choose up to 2 of your opponent's battle cards, and they get -30k power per turn. So it doesn't, because it's black and red, it does a black and red thing.
Yeah.
It does both sides of it. And it's got activate main, limit 1 by paying 3 of anything. Okay, if you lead a card, it's a red or black Saiyan. And then there are 3 or more red or black Saiyan cards in your energy and or battle area. Play this card from your hand, and up to one of your leader cards gets 5k power until the start of your next main phase. Right. Okay. So the good thing about that, to make it balanced, is the fact that it's an on play.
Yeah.
Because otherwise it was literally an activate main, pay 3 every turn to get the power. It'd be a bit crazy. The fact that you can put it in a red or black deck just makes it even better. And then obviously you can chuck it in the Bardock Xeno deck, because yeah, it meets the requirements. Right.
So we've got Android 18, measureless strength. It's another SR.
I suppose that's quite fortunate that you ended up reading this one, isn't it?
So it's got energy exhaust critical. It's also got 25k. Arrival blue-green by paying a blue, a green, and one other energy. Permanent, if the leader is blue android, negate this card's energy exhaust in all areas. Auto, when this card is played, choose from one of your opponent's battle cards and up to one of your opponent's hand. Place one at the bottom of the end deck in any order. Active main limit 1, discard this card, look at 5 cards from top of your deck, add to one blue android card, and edge cost of 5 less from amongst your hand, then shuffle your deck.
So is this a 4 of? Just because you can play it out or search, and the searching isn't a cost other than discarding it.
I would say at the very least it's a 3 of in 21. Just because you can use it as a searcher and you can play it out with your Super 17. So,
well, you can also just use it in Android 16 as well.
Yeah, Android 16 is built for Arrival, so...
Alright, so we got Herodogone, a Curse Destroyer. So it's an 8 cost that's a blue-green, and that's quite crazy. He's also an SR. And there's other ones SRs, or are they lower rarities?
Was
he a rare? He's a rare. Okay, yeah. So now we're getting into the higher rarity ones. Okay.
So 3 of them have been SRs so far.
Yeah. God, that's taken a... Man, there's so many SRs in this set. Oh, I'm so glad we're getting 8 boxes.
And a box topper.
And a box topper. Oh, we might actually be able to make a deck. Anyway, so he's got Energy Exhaust, Deflect, and Unique. He's got Auto, when his card attacks, you choose one. Your opponent places one card from the hand on top of the deck. So, the Herodogone, when he first come out, that basically what Herodogone's gimmick was just going, take a card from your hand, put it on top of your deck, do it again, do it again, do it again.
Yeah.
So that's good that they've done that. And then if your leader card is a blue Phantom Demon card, you play up to 1 blue or green Herodogone card with an energy cost of 6, 7, or 9 from your hand. Okay, so that opens up all the options.
Yeah.
Which is really good. I'm pretty sure from the latest Herodogone deck, the evolved one is a 5 cost though. Yeah. Which obviously that won't hit. So the 6 is mainly for the green. 7 can hit, pretty sure, blue and green. And 9 can hit blue and green as well. So it's only 6 that's more restrictive as a cost. That's obviously all off the top of my head. I could be horribly wrong, but yeah. Anyway, so you got 2 activate mains. One of them is once per turn, choose one of your battle cards and KO it. Add the top card of your deck to your energy and rest mode. Okay, so a trade-off is you're losing a board to gain energy, which is pretty good. Yeah, it comes in rest mode, but yeah,
you're ramping.
You're ramping, so you know it's always a bonus. You got activate battle by playing 2 blue and colourless. Oh, blow me now. If there are 2 more blue and or green cards in your battle area and or combo area, play this card from your hand. Okay, that's really good.
Yeah.
So just by comboing, and just by playing the deck in general, so you usually can have a battle card and obviously combo. So bringing this out for having 2 out in any combination.
Yeah, so you can just have a blue battle card, combo something, and then play them out. Yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah,
I do like that.
And this was the one that was designed by the world champion winner. I don't know the name.
Right, yeah, it does. Yeah, I can see it now. It's still blurry though.
Yeah, on this picture it's blurry, but that was the one that they were like, oh, it's designed by a world champion. It's like, okay, great. So we've got Barlock, Saiyan Warrior. He's a blue, yellow. See, there you go. There's your blue, yellow.
Yeah, I know. I was just being a tit.
3 cost, 20k power. It's got, well, obviously energy exhaust and critical. Permanent if you...
I mean, it wasn't obvious that it was critical.
The obvious
part was energy.
Yeah.
But the way you said it made it sound like, oh, it's obviously got critical as well, because, you know, why not?
I don't know, Bardock. If you have 2 or more Bardock crew cards in play, reduce your energy cost of the card in your hand by 1.
So, basically, you're paying the blue and the yellow.
Yeah. And then also, when this card is played from your hand, draw 1 card and choose one of your opponent's battle cards from rest mode and place it at the bottom of the owner's deck.
Okay, right. So all this new, like, blue-yellow Bardock crew support, if the leader was different, it might work out slightly better. Like, I think if the leader had more of a modern rework, then it would seriously help the support it's getting. The support it's been getting, absolutely fantastic, don't get me wrong. All for it. It's a shame that some of it was draft box, like when it did the ape stuff, but the Battle Evolution card and this, yeah.
But that might be the fix that they have in the set with the new Bardock stuff. When they eventually reveal it, we'll know.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose you could do, with the new Bardock crew yellow stuff, you could just splash some blue in to make it.
Yeah.
So this is playable in that deck as well. Okay.
And finally we got our new secret rare.
So yeah, this will be the last of secret rares because we have covered the other 2. So. Is it me, is it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So we got Super Saiyan 4, Vegito, A Light in the Dark. Okay. I'm going to have to say that artwork is absolutely badass.
It is cool. I honestly couldn't tell it was a red card when I first saw it.
No, impossible to tell.
Oh yeah, I was like, what card? Oh yeah, the red orbs. But like up until that point, if you just look at the card in general.
So yeah, he's an 8 cost. He's got 40k power because it's a secret rare. Ultimate deflect. Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
So he's got the overwhelm skill. Overwhelm 6 though. If your leader card is mono red Saiyan card, right? So what?
So if you're playing a mono red Saiyan, you can overwhelm it into play.
Yeah, for 6.
If you're playing red, you have to pay 8.
Yeah. That is nuts. Right, so you only get him for the 1 turn, but whew,
Yeah.
whew.
Yeah, that's kind of the downside of overwhelming it, is it's just the 1
Yeah,
turn.
but there's no cost to it as well.
No.
And overwhelm 6 is so easily done. Although actually saying that, with Zenkai now, it's going to be like, oh,
Yeah. It's going to be like, 1 goes to Z energy, the rest goes to drop.
yeah, it's like, I only combo with 1 card. Where should I put this? But anyway, sorry. So yeah, if you got, yeah, it's got an auto of, if you have 4 or more mono red energy, when this card is played, your opponent reveals their hand, you choose up to 1 battle card with 35k power or less from it, and your opponent discards it. Then choose up to 1 of your mono red leader cards, and until the start of your next turn, it gains 10k power. And then this card gains quadruple strike. Holy hell.
Oh, okay. So you have to play it on 4 red energy, because otherwise it's just a 40k beta.
Yeah.
So it does balance it out, which is nice.
Yeah, you gotta wait till turn 4 to do it.
Yeah.
And overall 6, but that's easily done. And then he just becomes a quad strike that thankfully you can negate.
Yeah.
But then your leader gaining 10k until start your next turn. It's absolutely nuts. So not only will you put the pressure on with your leader then after that, because you just go, I'll swing for 25. I don't really need to combo on this because I'm such a big number and you're going to have to chuck 15.
Yeah.
Is it 15? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it would be, 15. Just to even get over it without any extra combos from the leader attack, which is crazy. Wow. So, actually, overall, very impressed with all these. I really hope the video, 8 boxes, over 3 matches. guys. Alright, so leave your thoughts in the comments